How's it going? Welcome to a brand new part of my Let's Play of Tomb Raider 2 on the Mac. And yeah, in this part we're going to be going through the first of the Venice levels. And this really is one of my favourite levels out of the entire game. And it's not my favourite, but it's definitely up there as one of them. And it's definitely a level that I think back to and reminisce about when I think about this game. It's I think the main thing that I like about it is it really just shows what Core Design could do as a design team. They just really just, it's one of those perfect levels once again, but it's actually a level which you can actually complete in a, there's a way to skip like the entire level pretty much that speedrunners use, but yeah, look at I just love the architecture of this level. It's really, I've not been to Venice, but it looks like how I would imagine Venice to look, I guess. But I think the main thing that kind of sticks out, to me at least, I don't know if it does for anyone else, but one of the great things about Tomb Raider 2 is like the first few levels, I mean, maybe later on I kind of could say the opposite, but the first few levels, you just want to play them. And it's kind of like, they're not tedious whatsoever. They've got this really, like, they're just really enjoyable. And to kind of, I guess, explain what I mean by that, by talking about something else, is in Tomb Raider 3, the India levels, they just, like, they feel kind of, they just seem to go on forever. They just really feel like kind of like you just want to escape, and they kind of just feel a bit tedious after a while. And I think it's a really strange choice to have those so early on in the game. And I love how that room has leopard print wallpaper. I think that's so funny. But yeah, when I think about Tomb Raider 3, I think about a much less accessible game. I think that's the best way to put it. Whereas Tomb Raider 2, it just it's like, it's almost like Core Designer kind of just like, yeah, here's a really good game, enjoy it. It's kind of like they're just giving you the, I don't know, the experience on a plate. But this level actually has one of the better skies, I think. It kind of blends a little bit better in this level, but I promise I'm not going to just keep saying that throughout the entire Let's Play. I promise I won't do that. But yeah, here you get a great view of the actual area. It's really cool idea. I don't know what that kind of little cabin thing is there, but you can kind of say that about a lot of the things in a lot of the things designed by Core Design. They kind of you can't always work out exactly what they were kind of thinking, I guess, but for this level, I'm actually going to use the grenade launcher. I'm really just going to go all out with that in this level, because I got it from the first level, of course, from the secrets, and there's really no reason to preserve it, I guess, because you I mean, I guess I could use it in the next level, but the way it works out is that you when you actually get given the grenade launcher from that kind of semi-boss in the Opera House, you actually get it taken away from you. Like, you literally barely get any time to actually use it in that particular level. So I just thought I would use it in this level just to, I guess, have a little bit more fun, because it is entirely, no, it is just totally fun to just blow people up. But one thing that I've noticed that's kind of weird about this level is the fact that, at least on the Mac version, I don't know why it is, but the noises, like the noises that, pretty much just the game audio, but it's really mostly just noticeable in Lara's noises, and also like the weapon select or the inventory noises, they get slowed down. And I don't know whether that's something to do with the size of this level or something, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I can't say this for sure, but I think this level feels a lot smaller than the Great Wall. And one of the interesting things, I find it pretty interesting at least, is the fact that there are some Tomb Raider levels where you'll be in a much smaller level, and you'll actually walk a lot further, if that makes sense. So when you complete a level and you look back at the amount of kilometers you've actually taken throughout the level, they'll be a lot higher than or how would I say it? Yeah, I guess they'll be a lot higher than you travel a lot, but in a smaller space, I guess. That's kind of how the how some of the levels are set up, and it's really clever, I think. But like I think the Great Wall is a good example. Like it's a very linear level, and you travel from A to B. Whether like really, I guess you travel from A to B in all levels, but some levels feel a lot less linear than, for example, the Great Wall and that kind of thing. But like in the Great Wall, there's absolutely no backtracking whatsoever, and in this level there is. Like you have to go backwards and forwards a few times if you want to complete the level, for example. But yeah, you can actually when you get to the clock puzzle in a minute. I've seen speedrunners actually, I guess it's like a well-known trick or something, because you can actually, if you actually drive quick, I find this fascinating because I never knew this when I was first going through this game. Like, I just think it's amazing that you can like time it just perfectly, and that core design kind of just left it like that, I guess. But the idea is that you have to open both gates, as you'll see in a minute, but speedrunners have actually timed it so that they just drive like super quick in the boats, and they basically drive all the way around, avoiding the two gates entirely, and they still complete the level perfectly. So I find that really funny. But I won't be doing any, I don't think I'm going to do any glitches in this game whatsoever. I'm going to play through it as the developers intended, and pretty much the way we all play it when we first go through the game, I guess. But the grenade launcher is so much fun. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just the I think it's actually more fun than playing like more detailed games, like even like GTA 5 isn't as fun with like a really high caliber weapon. But yeah, so this one of the main things, I guess, also that I wanted to kind of discuss about this level is the fact that we're supposed to be in this kind of locked off area in Venice, which is supposedly run/owned by Bartoli, and I think the only thing that's kind of it's made up for as well, but it's made up for in this track, which is of course the pretty much everyone's favorite track from the Tomb Raider series, and I'm glad they included it in Rise of the Tomb Raider as well in Croft Manor. I think that is that was nice. I think that was a good idea. But I think there feels like there's a lack of ambience in this level in a way. Like it kind of feels like, even though we're supposed to be in this kind of controlled area of Venice, where it's like just kind of where Bartoli's kind of cult exists, if you like, it still feels like it just feels so lonely. Like I was saying in the last part, it feels like it doesn't feel like we're in the middle of a city, basically. It just kind of feels like we're kind of in a PS1 level, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. It just feels a little bit like they could have... if I were to really criticize this level and really try to find something to say, I would say that there's just a lack of ambience, I guess. But I really like the puzzle in this level. I think it's actually probably my favorite puzzle out of the entire game. How you have to like navigate around Venice and use both speedboats to... I'm actually not going to crash into those gondolas just yet because, well, you'll see if you've never seen this. If you've never seen this level before, you'll see. But I really like the Venice levels. I really think they're just so fun to play through. And I mean, I guess similar to like what I was saying. I mean, on topic to what I was saying earlier, with you know, just levels you want to play through. I think on the opposite side of the spectrum, there are some levels in Tomb Raider 2 which I find totally just kind of suffocating in a way, and they kind of certainly the first time I played through the entire game, it really felt like the levels in the Maria Doria, for example, they felt like they went on forever. They really felt kind of just, yeah, suffocating, and they kind of felt like they were quite overbearing, I think. Like, aren't there like 4 or 5? There must be at least 4 levels there on the sunken remains of the Maria Doria, but I don't think, I mean, I guess really when it comes down to it, I mean, I'm really trying to find things to criticize about this series, because there's not really a lot I can say that is bad, but I think I would much rather sit down and play Tomb Raider 2 than Tomb Raider 3. And it's kind of funny because when I was younger, I used to really love Tomb Raider 3, like, more than Tomb Raider 2. I found Tomb Raider 2 to be kind of just kind of a bit primitive in a way, I guess. And I don't know, I just I guess it's just the way it worked out. Like, when I was younger, I played the first Tomb Raider game I actually owned was Tomb Raider 3, and it kind of worked out that way. But yeah, Tomb Raider 2 wasn't a game I completed until much later, like way later. But when I first played this level, I was completely I was really stumped, but for a stupid reason. I actually managed to work out the puzzle of the gates and trying to make it through the door before the clock ran out of time. But I actually didn't know that there was a boost button or function on the boat available. So I was just driving around and I was just trying to make it through on time, and of course I couldn't, because I'm pretty sure you can't do it without the boost. And probably after like half an hour of really trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing, I finally thought, yeah, I think in most Tomb Raider games there's like a boost function on the vehicles. So and the funny thing is, you can't find out what that button is just by looking at the controls on the Mac. So I had to go on Google and find out what button the boost was, and then eventually I found out how to complete the level. But it's actually it's a fairly short level, definitely, and it's just, there's nothing I dislike about it. It's just definitely one of my favorites, and honestly I'm kind of dreading, in a way, I'm really dreading the Maria Doria levels, because they kind of, I mean, I'm sure I'll find something to speak about, but they kind of, I'm going to find it a little bit kind of, I mean, they are very kind of dark and very depressing in nature. You know, you're underneath the sea and this wreck, and they just have that kind of feeling. But one level I'm really looking forward to is the offshore rig. I'm definitely looking forward to that level, and I guess also Tibet as well, but definitely the offshore rig, because that's another perfect level in my opinion. It's definitely got that kind of just perfect feeling, and it's another one of those levels that is it's kind of linear, but it's actually easier, I find, than even the Great Wall. Like, I think the I'm actually going to save here just because this is the part where everyone messes up, so I just thought I would save. But yeah, there's something about that level that is just totally easy. You can just do it on autopilot almost, and you can kind of it's just very relaxing, and there's not really a lot to kind of think about, I guess. Whereas the Great Wall, you kind of have to avoid lots of traps. And I don't even think there are any traps in that level, but yeah, we should make it all right. So yeah, that's the first level of Venezia, and I think that is pretty much my best time ever. So I'm pretty pleased with that. But yeah, I think that went really well, actually. And of course, in the next part, I will be in Bartoli's hideout. And but yeah, until next time, goodbye.